What is up, you all? Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'll be showing you the basics of Adobe Audition. So if you want to create a new session, go to File, go to New, go to Multi-Track Session. I already have one started, so we're going to use Tutorial 1. All right, I'm going to show you how to set up your audio interface. Go to Edit, go to Preferences, go to Audio Hardware. Now, this is not going to be up just yet. It'll have the MME as your device class. I don't use that because it gives me a lot of lagging issues. So I just changed it to ICO drivers. And in this case, I am using the Focusrite. And then my buffer size is not really that. Hold on. I'll show you how I change my buffer size. I go to where my audio interface is at, and I change. So if you don't like the appearance on how Adobe looks, you can change it. Just go to where preference is at. You would just click appearance, select a preset you want. They have a lot. And just hit OK, or you can create your own. Okay. If you want to add a new track, just go to multi-track, hit track. You got your mono, stereo 5.1, and then you got your buses track. You got your mono stereo bus, a 5.1 bus, add video track. You can duplicate selected track, or you can delete it. Then you got your metronome. You can enable it. You can edit the pattern. You can change the sound. Here's the sound selection. I always leave it on sticks. Then you got your clips. This is when you have like clips in there. I'll show you that in a few when I open up a session. And then you have your effects window. This is just your regular effects. I'll show you that also. You got your favorites. You got your view. You got your window. Now we're going to get to the workspace. You can change how this looks also. Say for instance, I wanted to focus on video mixing. There's your window for that. Or change it again. Radio production. It is set up for radio production. Or just use default. But if you want to customize and make your own, you can. You can edit workspace and you can just take things away and add it. And then just hit OK. It'll just disappear. Now right here, here's the tracks. Here's your input. So this would be my mic, and it's in mono. And then this is your output. So it's going to the master. Say for instance, I do not want this track to go to master. I want it to go to a bus. So you do the same thing, but then you'll just select a bus and you can create one. You can have a mono stereo 5.1 bus and just change it. So here's your, to record, you just hit the R, and then you would hit the red button down here to record, just like you would do in Pro Tools. And then if you want to solo, just hit the S. If you want to mute the track, just hit the M. And if you want to hear yourself, if you're not hearing yourself right now, just hit the I. And you see it'll show up on the meters below. So here's your metronome that I was talking about. And it makes its own track for it. Here's your tempo. Here's how loud it is. And here's the panning. Now you can right click it. You can edit the pattern. You can do all those things I said in the taskbar up there. You can select it for a different sound. Let's hit the kick. Things like that. You do that. Here's your effects. I'm going to show you 3 ways to get to your effects. You got right here. And then you have your track effects. And then you have your mixer where your effects will also be at. Now I'm going to show you a session that I have with all of those things on there. Here is the mixer. I got the beat, I got the record here, lead vox 2, doubles, ad-libs. This is your input. This is your wherever track you want it to end up going to. So in my case, it's going to the master. And then this green button here, it'll turn off all your effects. Turn it off. This is your fader. And this is your pre-render track. You see the same thing as over here. Say for instance, I'm going to show you something real quick. Say for instance, I want this track right here specifically. I know it's recorded on all of the same track, on the same track. So you would want to, say for instance, I want it to have a different EQ or different vocal technique on there. I can just hit clip effects. And I can just select whatever I want it to do. So let's just put a preset on there. Put rock vocal or something like that. And then this one this will be the one that has the rock vocal on it. And then you see the FX appeared at the bottom. Then you have, when you click on it, you have the panning feature. I can okay, hold on. When you click on this little button right here, it'll have options. You can get to your effects that way. You can get to your input, your output, your rack mix, your power. And it also has little automation clips for you. You can just change it. See, you can change the levels of the mix. So say for instance, you got too much of the reverb on it or something. You can change the percentage of that. Or you could do that also over here where it says input and output, or mix dry and wet. You can adjust the levels right there. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know, what do you do? Are you a rapper, a radio announcer, a voiceover, singer, all that kind of stuff? I have a template in the description below if you guys want to download that. See you guys in the next one. I'm out.